Now after that, we left him alone to sign autographs for the other fans. We didn't want to sit there and seem stockish or anything, so we went back to see Ron Maclean to see how things were doing live. At that point, something happened to me that I did not expect. I ended up planting myself right next to Ron Maclean while he was looking at the teleprompter. We weren't live at that point, but I was standing right next to him, right next to his right shoulder. And then we seen the guy in the front of the camera go 5, 4, and then he pointed to Ron and just to give us that note that we were going live. Ron Maclean sticks the mic right into my face and asks me a question live on air for millions of people to see. And he asks me what my name is. I gave him a pretty good answer. I don't think he expected that either. So if you want to go ahead and take a look at the video that was broadcasted on TV of that, go ahead and take a look, guys. Get a laugh.
Lake or from Toronto, you can log on to cbc.ca, and we are streaming all of those events live. What is your name? You look tougher than grapes. It can't be possible that there's a guy tougher than grapes.
My name is Tiger LaPointe. I do play golf, but my swing is my ball goes a little bit further to the right than Tiger Woods. I got to tell you right now.
You were ready. You're unbelievable, Tiger. Back in the background, that's of course the Gaspé Peninsula over the other side of the Restigouche. You get a nice view of Quebec. Point de la Croix there, and the bridge connects from Quebec right into Campbellton. It's the Van Horn Bridge, and just in the shadow of the bridge, with a little history of Campbellton. Here's Dick Early. When it comes...
Oh yeah, we're going to get back to that here. Yeah, we forgot to show you guys the Willie O'Ree signatures that he signed for us. We didn't have a picture of O'Ree or a jersey or a card because we simply didn't know he was going to be there. But here is the signature he signed for me.
This is what I got from him, and you can see that he took his time.
Oh yes, nice.
From that, yeah.
Every letter signature, guys. You don't see the new players do that sort of stuff. That is just class act, great signature from a great man.
Like it's own time to sign, you know.
Yes, yep, definitely. After we met, after my stunt with Ron Maclean, being live on the air. We said, heck, we're going to go. We were trying to find Wendell Clark and Don Cherry because these guys were nowhere to be found. So we decided to go over to the Civic Center, the Campbellton Memorial Civic Center, to see what was going on over there. Trying to find Don Cherry and Wendell Clark didn't happen. But we did get to see another famous fella by the name of Stanley. As you all know, that is the Stanley Cup. So go ahead and take a look at that video, guys.
Well, guys, there's the Stanley Cup right there. Everybody getting their picture taken with it. And look at the line, guys. It goes all the way back, way out the door. People getting their pictures taken with Stanley, and there is his home, Stanley Cup. How about that, folks? Brought to you by Box Rippers. And he's well guarded today.
So yeah, that was very nice to see Stanley Cup there in all his glory, He was heavily guarded and heavily waited on. Looked like that line was right out the door. Looked like a 2-hour wait at least.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want my picture taken with it that bad, I'll tell you right now. I was dead strong on getting autographs from other players.
And wanting to take a wicked pitch.
Yeah.
Imagine being in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
You know, all you need is hockey rink.
Yeah, for sure. It was, I'll tell you, but it was nice to see the cup. I did take a picture of it, the video, and yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was. No.
Yeah. So if you,
That's an experience of a lifetime.
For sure, yeah. And after that, we did head over to, back to the rink to see if Wendell Clark or Don Cherry happened to make their way over there. And sure enough, they weren't there. But who we did find there was quite remarkable. We met Mark Napier for he's a former Montreal Canadian, Stanley Cup winner, and another great guy. This guy would have signed 50 items if he would have had them in front of him, you know. At first, he caught me by surprise, and I did have these little Mark Anchor photos with me, and I also had index cards. It took me by surprise at first, and I just handed him an index card. And yeah, so go ahead and see the video. I didn't actually get him signing the autograph, but I did show the afterwards, after he signed it, I showed a picture of the signature and stuff. So go ahead and take a look.
There's a Montreal Canadian, Mark Napier, right there, guys. There he is. Just got an auto from him right there. Perfect. Check that out right there, guys. Montreal Canadian. Right there.
And this signature is the result of what you just seen, this one right here.
And right after that, actually he signed this. As I said, it was kind of like hand in hand, you know. There's not even a second interval in between. We got them do everything, so we didn't have to miss him again.
Yeah, and after I, got the nuts out of my neck, I said, Jesus, maybe I can get him to sign these little Napier things that I had made up. And he's seen one of them, he's seen the both of them. He asked me if I wanted the autograph on both of them. I said, sure. So, yeah, I got one framed up here because I gave it to my father. And another one right here. So, yeah, big thank you to Mark Napier. That was a very class act by you, my friend, to sign all them signatures for us.
It's like a surprise appearance of him, because he wasn't
he was
expected to be there.
He was in the paper, but it was just like the Wendell Clark and Don Cherry. Where the heck was he all day? Yeah. We did end up showing up at that point.
After we left, supposedly.
Yeah, that's right. So that was very nice for him to keep his word on showing up at that outside rink. And I'll tell you right now, Don Cherry and Wendell Clark did not come over while we were there. Around this time, it was getting close to supper. We were kind of getting a little hungry. We wanted to maybe just take one last look around up by where Ron Maclean was, see if there was any other former NHL players. There wasn't. And at that point, I didn't get a Ron Maclean autograph from my father. So I couldn't muster up enough courage to actually go in front of the teleprompter and ask Ron for a signature. So I got my comrade over here to go right up to Ron and asked him for a signature on a picture, and he gladly signed for Brad. And this is at the same time the cop was trying to shoot people away from Ron Maclean.
He actually, before I got there, at first the cop was on my left shoulder, so I looked at him like, back up, kind of, but he didn't get a hint, So then first he said 1 minute break, and I go there, the director goes, 30 seconds. Holy, So folks, that's actually the thing we're talking about here, but I had to actually hold it to Ron and get him to sign it.
Yeah, take a look at the video first.
Yeah.
You guys are taking over? Okay, here we go, guys.
Ron Maclean signing a picture. There we go. Okay.
And yeah, that's the result of that. What you just seen signed right there.
That's like a freaking battle with a cop.
Yeah, and Ron Maclean, class act, right in the middle of work. Sign an autograph, you know what I mean?
You do anything for his fan, man.
Yeah. That was the last autograph we got that day. We decided it was time to head home, get some supper. We were kind of disappointed that we didn't see Grapes or Wendell Clark.
Yeah.
But all in all, we got a lot of nice autographs and a lot of great memories. I'd like to thank everybody at CBC for putting on the show. I'd like to thank, first and foremost, all the people that were involved in Campbellton, New Brunswick, for making this great day happen. Big thank you to Ron Maclean. You were, without a doubt, one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. You made my day very memorable. For that, I'll be ever thankful. Willie, my God, drive all the way up from Fredericton. That's a 3.5, 4-hour drive from Campbellton. Yeah, he's up in age. Great guy. Sign anything at all. Chatted up with you. Big thank you to you as well, Willie O'Ree. If you're watching this, you're a class act all the way, my friend. And of course, Mark Napier for the Montreal Canadiens. Great guy. He signed 3 autographs for me. He signed 1 for my friend here, and he was chatting it up and very courteous.
All of them had a great smile.
Oh yeah, they were enjoying themselves. I kind of wish that Don Cherry and Wendell Clark had came over. So yeah, big thank you to all of you people who made this day happen, and thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the experience and the videos just as much as we have, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, tune it up.